150 episode, and another huge thing that is happening now is our website, wingingdancemusic.com, is about to be 9 years old. If you know the internet, 9 years old is a very, 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 very long time because many things happen. The statistics that say one startup out of 500, actually succeed more than 2 years, and then 5 years even less, and it's been 9 years. We mean Dance Music is still online, guys. We have over 6,000 templates, and it's amazing. And we're gonna drop a really big promotion for all of the week of our 9-year anniversary. You have to subscribe to our email to get the deals because they're not public. They're only for the people that have been with us for 9 years that, of course, bought some product, register, sell some products, and like I told you guys, there's gonna be a big promotion for the 9th anniversary of wingingdancemusic.com. But this is not what we're talking about today. Today, first of all, I'm gonna change the screen because I'm not on the right screen. Okay. Today, we're gonna do some music in real time, of course, because this is your live electronic music tutorial. And I'm gonna go back to a genre that I love, that I've changed to call melodic house, but let's call it like it is. This is deep progressive house. So this is deep house, progressive house blend together. And what I'm looking for is really something musical, like something that is a bit deeper than just prog, and something that is a bit more inspired than deep house, like let's say deep house, dusky-ish sample kind of things, little vocal snippets and stuff. So it's about really composition and sound design. And guys, I just did an episode about sound design, the one before. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna give myself complete freedom, use any synth, arturtia most likely. I already opened some because those synths are some of the best sounding on the market. I do not use Serum, guys. Maybe eventually gets to it, but I use Silent and I use some Prophet. I'm gonna use Alchemy, I'm gonna use different things to create hopefully something inspiring for you guys, and you can get a template. So, enough said, let's get started from absolute scratch. 122 BPM, 48,000 hertz. I would like to have the new Mac Pro. I could run 96, but I cannot. There's quite a difference for me between 96 and 48, but we cannot have everything, I guess, just yet. So this is the kick drum. So like I said, everything from complete scratch. So if you want to learn to do music, or something you're missing, or if you want to know the process of somebody who's been making music in a sequencer for a long time, me, 20 years plus, always inside the box. I had hardware, but I mainly did inside the box. I'm gonna do C, I'm gonna do E, and I think I will drop it an octave. Yeah, I like this a bit lower kind of thing here. Just name, am I? Yes, I am. So, kick drum, Command R, replicate the MIDI. I'm gonna do it quickly so I won't waste your time. Hi-hat, up, maybe another octave. Yeah, that's better. Replicate here. You might hear some planes sometime. The windows have to be open because it's hot, so hopefully I'll close them and you won't hear them so much in the next studio. Okay, so this is kick and hats. Let's drop a snare on there, simple, up. Oh no, I like this kit, Deep Tech in the Logic Pro X Drum Machine Designer. This again, for me very important. A very low kind of subby, kind of smooth. So it breaks the beats. It's not 4/4 continuous. There's a bit more groove. Then I'm gonna do some claps. The claps up. One out of two on top of the snare. Little pattern, nothing extravagant, nothing complicated. And then I'm gonna drop some hats. on the beat here. But I'm gonna do with those, I'm gonna put a delay on them. I'm gonna drop the mix to full. Actually not to full, but to 50-50, and then I'm gonna do probably a 16 dot. Replicate. Better. 16 straight, not dotted. I think we have a bit of a groove, so I think this is enough to get started. So you make a beat in a couple minutes, you know, I guess. I'm gonna start. I was listening earlier, I actually already played with this modular here, which is on top. I'm gonna give myself a bit more room to be able to record. And we'll start with the bass, because I think the bass is the foundation. I think we start with the bass. Sometimes I create a bass, create melody, drop the bass, put another melody, put another bass, it changes. But as a starting point, I think if you create music, it's a good starting point always. So I'm gonna go pick up the musical typing. I think I'm a bit too low for this synth. Oh. I guess there's a command to drop the volume that I keep on hitting that I still don't know what it is. So bring it back. Okay. Here, instrument. Am I? It's not the right place on the keyboard. Myself a bit of juice. Recording, or okay, it is there, something like that. It's a bit complex for bass melody to start, but I think with some more adjustment and quantize. So this is kind of set the groove for the track. Is it going to be complex? Probably a little bit, because I could do two keys, you know, but now I felt those notes, so I brought them in. I think I want it to hit again here. I think this will extend all the way to here. So we have a complete so it's nice. So if you have a long bass like this, you know, I'm already thinking, okay, I could layer some more effect, double it with something, maybe a brass, a sine, something that would make it richer. So now that I don't know why it doesn't want to catch, it doesn't always catch the note. So now let's browse some. Oh, this is really annoying, guys. What is happening here? Let's look at it. It is not. Oh, haha! There's a double here. This is what Logic is picky on little details because it's a very precise tool. Well, if you have two on top of each other somehow, it doesn't work very well. Control R. Control R. Control R. Command R. Not control. Let's call this one bass 1. And then let's go and do here on this all. But this doesn't even work really. Basses. Okay, let's see. What could we... Why am I doing that? I think the sound was good, but there's always better. Definitely already has much more tone and kind of a groove. That's a bit too much. No. more deep housey kind of feel. Oof. Not what no. The fretless is kind of cool. Too much funk. Oof. Big. It's so big that it's blowing up the pot. What is happening? I'm at like minus 5 and it's still blowing the pot, like the channel, if you prefer. Call that a pot in a virtual mixer, but in a hardware mixer, but I guess it's not. Jesus. No. Georgia. Wait. No, I think I'll go back to this. I think this with a filter or something. There should be a filter somewhere here. Oof, this is quite. I like this kind of synthy, kind of grungy, moogie kind of feel. Well, it was a Moog, it's a Moog modular, so. What will go well with that, guys? I think, oh, I got a Prophet here, perfect. I think like a paddy kind of something. And to do so, I'm gonna take my Prophet, I'm gonna create myself a send. I'm gonna do bus 5 here. In that bus, I'm gonna drop a silver verb. I'm gonna do some really big room grandiose to have like a bit more of a feel when we play the keys. Not for the bass though, but for when I do melodies or things like that, I always put a big reverb in the room. This is my I didn't know this was the default, like a nice brass like this. This is a really nice brass. I think it did an update. I like this brass. Maybe I'm gonna go in there. Pro V hybrid. Oh my god, this is like, okay, brasses. That feel already really right away with this brass right there. That and probably the second part I will change it a little. Okay, this is good for that. I'm gonna do this here. I have to extend it to try to fill the space. Definitely is interesting. Simple? Yes, of course. Always. I'm not gonna say always simple, but the simpler to me, the better always. So I was thinking I wanted to do a bit of an inversion here, so let's invert it with this. will keep it like as a simple R because it was a bit medium. Maybe I would just unlink unlink this last key here and make it more full. So there's going to be a bit of a break in between the parts, but it will still be kind of an ARP. So what I like, this is great. I would do like a kind of a transition sound in between these two. But this is good. Let's see, how can we tweak this? Very nice. Super sounding synth, incredible. A bit more volume. Maybe I guess a side chain would be good to be more dancey, you know, to preserve the pump. And do a dynamic compressor. Pick up the kick. For the kick from the deep tech here. Drop the auto, 4:1 ratio. Make sure we're pumping it a little bit. Without, with flat width. Definitely much more impact. Much more groove, really. So the idea that I had, guys, is to take that last note that is a little bit boring here and to turn it into an event, turn it into something special by simply using a different, probably brass, or like a straight up different sound to flutes. Those sounds are good, but they're quite basic old synth sound, but there's always something to do with that. Let's put it all the way. I feel like switching around. Maybe using another synth that I loaded. I get an 80 here. CSV 80. A monster. Okay, cool. Not quite what I'm looking for, but phasing. Ooh, that was kind of nice in the back there. Guys, I'm gonna find something. It has to be good, you know. I cannot settle for just whatever. This synth is just a little bit mad. Like the arturtia synth, they tend to go out of control. And this is not like a crack or anything. I bought this. Okay, well, all. Probably a keyboard, I guess, could be fun. All Dead. Not the most inspiring title. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'll probably put it lower, an octave. Oh yeah. Very deep prog, I would say. So you don't really hear the fact that there's a note missing now that I feel the space. send it to a reverb, of course. So I'm gonna drop the musical typing for a second, go into the mixer, and did I drop all of them an octave or just some? Oh no, they're all there. I would be tempted to even drop it another octave. Oh yeah, getting there. Now I wanted to copy the sidechain from this to this. I also copy the sidechain to the bass. Nice groove. I think I feel a little bit more percussions in there would create just the right amount of content to take it to another level. But first, I need to have some percussions, you know, so just a bit more groove. So as I build the groove, I'm like, okay, now I can add, because I know that if I had, it's gonna inspire me to go forward a little bit more. And there's a fly on my face now. It's very, very nice. Thank you for your visit. That's fairly annoying, guys. Anyway, when you make music, you make music. Get out. Higher, of course. So I'm going to take that, replicate it, of course. Boom, boom. Also, one thing that I like to do with my shakers is to put a bit of a delay, so they're off, so they're not completely on beat, because it sound a lot better. Let them sit in the back like this. So they're there to enhance the groove. They're not really such a big part. Then I'm going to take this loop here, turn it into a couple of block hits up. And move this, probably I would say here. 1, 2, and then a third one here, off. Then drop some delay on it. A bit off to try to bring some more organic feel. Those shakers are a little bit too loud, but what I want to do too is, well, I'm going to do it in the mixer, it's going to be faster. Shakers are there. I'm going to copy the compressor that I used before in the other parts. Boom, side chain. Ah, this is better. Definitely cleaner. Then I can drop it and it's still going to pop in the mix. And now, like that a lot. So these Prophet, they really do the riffs very, very well. A little bit tough too, it's been a long time I have it, I never really used it, but I guess I needed to progress into it to really be able to use it properly, so I think I am now. So I'm gonna go and do another CSV80 to try to compose a pad on top of this that's gonna be hopefully special. Arturtia CSV2 here. Then I'm gonna drop my reverb on there here. Pop the musical typing. said, guys, I love to do this episode with limitation, but also without, to make a contrast with the fact that I use only Logic instrument and now I really give it all. And of course it's richer because those synths they need a lot less work to make them sound very rich and amazing. So that's the difference. Very nice, but not quite. So I think there's a bit too much portamento. I'm not sure where I can actually even find those parameters. Now let's listen to this part. I do like this part here. Let's put it on the beat. So if the notes are not linked, it shouldn't play the effect. So work with the key change here. I have to extend it. Okay, I think we got something here. I think I would extend this to here. Maybe I want the little portamento effect. Okay. That's for now. Let's let it play in full. And I'm already thinking right away, is like, okay, what could be cool on there? Multi-effect, step effects, because the melody is cool, but if we turn it into something more this I use often. Loving it. Put it at the top here. Drop the lows because we don't need the lows in the lead. And right away, of course, drop musical typing, bring the mixer, put a side chain on it. Maybe not that intense, not for the lead at least. So I like the bass. I think the bass we could definitely add a layer to it to put more subs, you know, to really bring some sub bass in there. So let's have a look if there is one that is actually more like lower. I didn't go very deep into the basses there, so why not layer it and see if I get something that's gonna match what we have already and that's gonna enhance it, of course. Let's do a bit of cleanup. This is, let's call it ARP brass. It's kind of an ARP. This is top lead. This is brass add. This is bass and bass, perfect. Select, color region by track, name region by track, and then now we have a better idea of what we're working on. I think it takes a bit more time to make better music. Oh, we make dance music, make better music with more complex instruments. But the result is there. I mean, now we need a little bit more chunk somewhere in that low end. What if we decided to cut the top and just leave the low to really just get the kind of resonance, thick chunk of it, and then browse to see if we get something in the tone we're looking for. Well, kind of nice. Oh yeah. Oh, hear that. Mostly feel that. Default. So with, without. Oh, this is a bit bland. With. Ooh. Let's hear it. Yeah, definitely a nice tone in there. Let's see that we would cut the top here. And we think, okay, this track is good. What can we do? If we don't have this lead, what do we do? I think we're gonna go into Prophet and we might do another lead or something. Let's have a look at all. And there's some leads here. Let's hear what's up in there. Just for the sake of creating music, just for the sake of putting it on the lead in there, you know? That definitely is some creepy stuff here. Not what I'm looking for. Cool. Bit too much reverb. It could be good. Not my style of sound. That a bit more, but something's happening, guys. Uh-oh. Option has arrived. A lot of modulation. No, nothing in there, so I think I'm gonna go into alchemy, which is my go-to anyway these days, so that was... I can take straight up the alchemy default sound here. Or maybe a bit more... So when you have the right sound, I guess it's make things much easier to record, let's say, a new lead. It's similar to the other one quite a bit, but it still has some chunks to it. So I think with those two, we definitely have enough substance. More guitar-y, plucky. A little more of a top kind of lead. So guys, this is gonna be it for episode 249 of your live electronic music tutorials, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you have a second, smash that like button. And until next time, may the sounds be with you.